Hi guys, welcome to Tactic Tutorial. Today we're going to talk about Squarespace versus WIX Best Website Builder 2023. It's a step-by-step guide to follow easily, so don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Let's dive right in. Now in today's video, we will be comparing or doing a comparison between Squarespace and WIX. Now both of these platforms are a website builder, so we will be showing you the process of creating a website on both platforms and explaining to you the differences. And also at the end, I will be sharing my opinion on which website I prefer and what I would suggest you as a beginner or even a professional to use. So let's get started. We will be starting with Squarespace over here. So to get started with Squarespace, simply go to squarespace.com and simply click on Get Started over here. When you click on Get Started, you will start immediately with choosing a template, as you can see here. Although we're not really going to start with a template, we're going to start with a few questions first, typically about our website before we actually begin with a template. As you can see, the first question is, what is our website about? Or what's your website about? We're simply going to select the specific topic that you're trying to build your website on. For example, you're trying to build a website about a restaurant. You can simply select restaurant over here and simply click on next. If you don't see your website, simply type your description over here, simply describe it if you don't see it among the options. But anyway, let's go with restaurants and simply click on next. After that, you're going to have to put your top goals. Is your top goal try to sell a product, send invoices, promote a physical business, sell on-demand videos, and many more? Simply choose the one that corresponds to the website that you're creating. Now, since we have chosen restaurant, we should select promote a physical business and any other applicable option. But for now, I'm going to stay with this one. After that, we're simply going to click on next. In this, the next process is either choose to build a custom template with Squarespace Blueprint. This will allow us to start from scratch and from a blank state and then build our website on that, or we choose a professionally designed website templates. This is basically a pre-made website where we just open it and edit it out and choose or upload the specific images and specific information that we have of our own. So preferably for beginners, especially for beginners, they would have to select the professionally designed website template because this will save them a lot of time and would allow them to start right away. So let's select that. And there we go. Now we will be able to actually select templates of the different website designs. As you can see here, all of this, the designs that you're seeing right now are all restaurant related. As you can see here, all of this. So simply look for a template that you like, a template that you think would present your business or your idea the best. Simply select that by hovering over them and click on start with the specific name of the template. So this one is Chopto and the other one is Iduma. This one is Tantilo. So simply select the one and click on start with, and you will be able to begin your creation or your management of your website. And simply give it some time. And there we go. It's configuring, it's setting things up. Let's wait for it to finish setting it up so that we could show you how the editing page would look like, how it would work, and how do we manage the different information. And there we go. Now you could put in the title of your Wix website. So for this one, it's about a restaurant. So let's say Sugimoto, since we chose a Japanese template for our restaurant. So simply click on continue after choosing your title. Click on next once again. Click on next until you click on get started. And there we go. We now have our website over here on the right side. This is like the preview. You will be able to preview it on a desktop view by clicking on this option over here, or view it on a mobile view, as you can see. And over here on the left side, this is basically like the backstage or the back end of a website. You have your website, commerce, marketing, asset library, analytics. All of this information is over here. Although I find it a bit lacking that this is just the only thing that is going to appear on your creation. Now, to be able to edit the content of your website, simply click on edit over here on the top left. And after selecting that, you will be able to edit your website and its different components. So right now, there we go. It switched to an editing mode, and you will now be able to edit every single component of your website. So simply select an element that you like or want to change. Click on this pencil over here, which indicates edit, and then you can simply edit the content and all of those stuff. It's very easy to follow. It's very beginner friendly, so you won't really get lost. And you will be able to change the page that you are working on by simply clicking on the page settings. And as you can see, you will be able to change general information about the page. But anyway, after this, you can go back and click on exit. You will also be able to click on site styles, which will change the different site styles, like it said, like the fonts, colors, animations, spacings, and many more. It's very simple to edit this, but that's basically how you will be able to create a website in Squarespace. Now, after creating it, you simply publish it or preview it on another page by clicking on preview over here. Then you can check out the different information over here. Now let's go check out Wix. In Wix.com, after you log in, this is what you're going to see right away. In this area, this is where you're going to typically see the different websites that you already have, or basically where you will find them. But to be able to create a new website, simply click on create new site over here on the top right. When you select that option, we will be redirected to another tab where we can begin our creation of a website. Now, as you can see, right now there's a new feature in Wix, which is a Wix Studio, which is a new editor for Wix. So if you would like to try this, you should try it out. But for me, I'm going to continue on with the Wix editor. So simply click on Wix editor, and then we will be able to proceed to the next step. The process between Squarespace over here and Wix.com is very similar, although the arrangement of setup is different. It's typically the same thing. But as you can see, the first step is to identify what type of website are we creating. Of course, I'm going to go with the restaurant. Click on next. Actually, also over here, as you can see, you will be able to select a specific type of restaurant. It will provide you with options for specifications, and the more specific you are on what type of website you're trying to create, the better, because it will be able to provide information or like templates that are actually related or as close to that related topic as possible. Now, for our name of our restaurant, let's go with Sugimoto again. Here we go. Click on next. Now, as you can notice, earlier in Squarespace, we created or chose our name at the very last, but there we go. Now in Wix, as you can see, you will be able to choose different features for your website, as you can see here, which is very nice. Now, you have the option to have like a chat, Instagram feed, table reservation, restaurant menus, all of those features. These menus or this recommended over here are for a restaurant. So anything that is automatically selected are what is default or recommended to you. Now, there are other features as well. As you can see, these are for other types of website as well, but you could add them if you want. For example, the online store. You will be able to have that also on your restaurant if you want that. So simply select a specific type of feature that you want to add, and you will be able to add them. But for me, I'm going to disable all of this for now, because the more feature that you have, the longer it's going to set up the Wix. So I'm going to remove that so that we can set it up as fast as possible. And after that, simply click on next to proceed to the next step. And there we go. Now you have the option to view it on the dashboard or begin with a template. Let's first go to the dashboard. Under the dashboard, you will be able to manage your menu, orders, business tools, analytics, and more. Basically, the back end of Wix. This is the version of their back end. Now, this is like the back end. If you select a specific option in Squarespace, you will be able to see that specific information. For example, for the website, there we go. This is also part of the editing. But anyway, when you go back home, you can check out the analytics over here as well. There we go. Then you will be able to see a lot of information. To be honest, it's a bit confusing because everything is in one place. So it might be difficult, especially for a beginner, to navigate through everything at once because there is a lot on our screen. But in Wix, as you can see, you will be able to have a separate page for all the back end part, like the site and app, contacts, communication, automation, and all of this information. And if you would like to set up the back end, you will be able to check it out in the dashboard. And if you would like to design your site, simply click on design site over here to begin the designing. Now, let's go and pick a template. Also, there's AI in Wix, which is very cool. You will be able to ask AI to create your website for you. And there we go. These are the different templates for us to use in Wix.com. Now, to be honest, I prefer the templates in Squarespace, but this is the available one in Wix. You will be able to create your own as well by clicking on black templates over here. So you will be able to create the style that is present in Squarespace either way, but you're going to have to spend some time to create it. Anyway, after choosing one, simply click on edit over here. Very similar process, but now as you can see, it will set it up before we will be able to access it. Now, I have noticed, I have been using Wix for a while, it takes a while to set up the actual editing mode or the editor of Wix. So, like I mentioned earlier, the more features that you have, the longer it's going to take. So you're going to have to wait for it to fully set up our Wix over here. So let's simply give it some time. And there we go. We were now able to set up our Wix. Now you could ask AI again to write the content of your site if you want, but let's skip that for now. And let's give you a quick tour. Now it's very different with our Squarespace. It's more neatly presented. And as you can see, you have your elements section, page and menu. It's giving us a proper introduction on what different features that we have. And to be able to edit things, you can simply hover on them, then click on quick edit, and then you will be able to change that specific component of the website. You will be able to change everything from text to the content to the image, all of those stuff. And for the site design, it's over here as well. You can change the site theme, color, text theme, and all of those stuff all in one place. And the amount of element present here that you will be able to have is a lot. Like a lot. So you're going to have a lot of options to choose from, as you can see here. There's a lot of options over here. And after editing that, simply click on publish over here on the top right, and you will be able to publish your website. And that's basically the quickest way for me to present the difference between Squarespace and Wix. Aside from the setup, which is similar but different at the same time, the way you are editing things, the way things are set up, I prefer Wix.com more. In Squarespace, everything is in one place. Yes, it's time saving and less time consuming, but I prefer Wix because everything is neatly presented. Like earlier, we were able to see like a guide, and like the dashboard is on a separate page as well. So to be more organized, I would choose Wix.com. But if you prefer using Squarespace, that is completely up to you. But for me, Wix.com is the win. So that's it, guys. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.